This is the Pride in Sacramento right now. You will see there is a line of people. They're blocking all the entrances for the people to come into Sac Pride. It is creating quite a roadblock. You can see people are quite angry and yelling at others to push through. So all of these people, as I said, are blocking the way. I apologize now if there is strong language on this, but people are very heated at the moment.
No, we're not. If you're
Right, as you can see, people are quite angry right now. I'm going to continue on around this way. This is only one of the entrances. Let's see if I can talk to one of the protesters.
I want to file an assault charge.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you put your kids in danger, you stupid fuck.
Yeah.
This is the one who hit me. I want to file an assault charge. Yep.
Again, I apologize if there is strong language, but like I said, things are very heated right now.
Fighting for something. Is that what love is? You got to push through and let other people who are actually standing up for the same community. But either way, people are literally trying to shout everyone over the fence.
You all are linked arms right here. Are you willing to tell me why you are protesting Pride this year? Okay, do you know where they are? I would love to talk to one of them. Okay. Guys, I'm going to see if I can find one of the organizers. Now I'm seeing a lot of things about Black Trans Lives Matter and to say their name. There have been a lot of people this year, I think 4 within the last few months, Black trans women who have been killed. And people are trying to push their way through. I don't know if you can see this. Like I said, guys, this is at the Pride Festival. This is Sacramento Pride. You're seeing a lot of pushing and shoving going on. This is a group of protesters who are blocking the way for people who want to enter the Sacramento Pride Fest. On the other side, there are people trying to push their way through.
Here's the thing, they're allowed to be on public property. The next officer, so are we. Call the police. Right there. Call the police right there.
And you can hear some opposition. These are people actually inside the Pride Festival. So to give you an idea of where I am actually inside the Pride Festival. I'm facing the Macy's and Doco. I can see L Street. Again, I apologize if you are offended by the strong language. There are a lot of emotions running high here right now.
They're not doing shit, so fuck them up.
Yeah, you're inside. You're inside.
I've asked a couple of people why they're standing here, why they're protesting, why they're blocking the area, and they've asked us to speak to their organizers who don't seem to be in this area right now. If I find one of them, I will absolutely talk to them and ask a few questions.
The cops have to come. The cops have to come. Right. They have to do something. They have to do something. They have to do something. This guy right here, when he came in, hit us. He hit us when he came in. When he came in, he hit me.
And it's so sad when his back was turned to your bitch. When his back was turned to your bitch.
Tell me more about that. Why is that?
Why is it? Because a lot of people in our community have been harmed and abused by cops and have experienced a lot of, it's a really triggering thing for them to have them present, and those voices are being silenced by their inclusion.
And so what does this mean right now? Like blocking the entrance, what does that do?
Because the original Stonewall was a riot. I mean, we're protesting the fact that they are people that are harmful to the community in our event. Yeah, excuse me.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, hopefully you heard some of that. This person specifically mentioned Stonewall. Obviously, Stonewall, which kind of started the gay pride movement, was an uprising, sometimes called a riot, in New York City, and it was against the police. It was at a gay bar, and very much versus the police. So I guess, according to this woman, they are paying tribute to and honoring that. Still blocking the gates, though, and that is a challenge for the security members inside and out.
Break it down!
As you can see over here, the protesters are literally linking arms so that people cannot break.
Take it out! Break it down! Take it down! Hey, who's got scissors? I'll cut those fucking zip ties right now.
Again, I apologize for rough language, but this is letting you know just how emotional people are about this situation. At the moment, they're not letting people in or out of Pride. And
Break it down! Break it down!
matters into their own hands.
Break it down! Come on over! Break it down! Come on over! Break it down! That's right, come on! Break it down! Come on over! That's right!
Apparently that's the only way.
High five on that, brother! Yeah, come on in!
You see over here, we've got a gentleman who is actually saying if people want to come over the fence, he will help them over. But on the other side, there are protesters who have walked right in front. Got some parties over here trying to leave. The protesters did move in order to let people leave. This is a family with small children, so they are being let out through the protest line with no problems.
I'm sorry, we found our way in somewhere over there, and we really want to pay our way in.
Actually, I couldn't help you with that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting
Yeah,
some.
this is crazy.
Yeah, pull it open! Pull it open! Yeah! Break it down! Break it down!
And you see people trying to get into Pride. They're trying to get through.
And right now I am at the corner of L
And
L
fourth.
and I think it's 4th. Is it 4th? No, it's 5th.
Oh, fifth? Oh, yeah. You're right.
All right, so I'm being reminded over here. We're at L and 5th, and we are. I'm facing Doko right now to let you know what's going on. To my back is what should be the Sacramento Pride Festival. However, it is definitely a lot less people in here. I am. Do you want to give a statement? How are you feeling about this right now?
I am mad as heck.
What are you seeing from your view?
I see a bunch of hypocrites they're wearing rainbow. They're trying to be something. They're not. They're saying that, you know, they're talking about 1950s when they were against the being gay and blacks being, you know, that they went to jail and they were arrested for being gay and stuff. Well, that was back then. It's not that way now.
Okay.
It's not that way now.
So you're saying it is not that way now. You have no problem with police in uniform being at Pride?
I do not. I just talked to an officer in uniform before we came over here to this entrance to try to get in, and actually he was a very nice gentleman.
And what do you think about these people who are blocking others from coming in and enjoying Pride?
I believe that they're hypocrites, you know? I believe that gay people, if you're happy, then be who you are. You shouldn't be afraid of who you are.
Which is the message of Pride. Don't be afraid of who you are.
Just be yourself. Be happy.
Right.
This right here is the reason why the world is the way it is today. Hatred. You know, don't let us in. Why? Because we paid money to get in here. So that's our business. You know, that's called freedom. Freedom of who we are and what we want to do with our money.
And how did you get in here? I see that there's protesters at almost every entrance.
We were here like right when it began, so they weren't here yet.
Okay.
And we were already in here, and some friends of mine, we all came together and we just wanted to have a good time. You know, we came here and to have lunch and celebrate, you know, being who we are. And I'm a proud lesbian. I've been gay since I was in 2nd grade, so you know, I'm 45 years old. So all this to me is stupidity, just plain stupidity. And yeah, it saddens me.
Thank you so much for your statement. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, you heard that proud member of the LGBTQ community, and she is deeply saddened by what she's seeing here with these protesters not letting people in. I see I've got a comment from Philip. Why do people do things like this? Love is love, so unnecessary. Philip, I agree with you. I know there are so many other people who do agree with you right now. I'm sure the protesters are feeling like they are right. They're protesting violence. They're protesting police violence. However, the question today is this the appropriate place for it?
Where did Uncle went to go get food? Where did Uncle go?
More people struggling to get into Pride.
Got a lighter burning. They're confused. They're confused.
No, they're hypocrites.
Wait, Raina! Give me a water!
All right, I'm coming to you from inside the Sac Pride Festival, where there are protesters not allowing people in. There's a lot of entrances that have been blocked by these protesters with linked arms who do not want to let people into Pride. They themselves are part of the LGBTQ community or their allies, and they are saying that because of police brutality and the fact that this year organizers have allowed police in uniform to attend the Pride Festival, that they don't want other people to come in. This is their protest. I had one person say to me that this is in honor of Stonewall, which of course is what kicked off 50 years ago the gay pride movement. Stonewall is a bar in New York City. There was an uprising, a riot there of people against the police. So sadly, I am inside. There's people who want to come inside and cannot right now. I happen to be at the entrance at L Street and 5th. However, this is happening at other entrances also. I'm going to see if we can get a little closer. There are very few people on the inside as compared to what should be here. Partly because of this, we do see that Sac Police has cordoned off this street, but we don't see an actual officer right there. You can see what's going on outside. We've got someone with the trans flag flying. Lots of signs that are saying "say her name," and of course that has to do with the trans women who have been killed this year, one of whom happened to be from Sacramento. Looking at the back of this shirt, it says "Reclaim Pride."
Really know? So then, like, what's the benefit of that?
Protesters are letting people out. They are not letting people in right now. Now let me show you what's going on inside the actual Pride Fest. I'm walking towards it right now, and typically this street would be full. It's pretty sparse where we are. There are people, yes, absolutely, but it is nowhere near as full as it normally would be. I'm sure we'd have to talk to organizers to confirm all of that, but typically from years past, it's a very, very full area, and I'm seeing lots of space between people right now. And now this is another view of the gate that is being blocked right now. We've seen a lot of pushing and shoving. We haven't seen, thankfully, no extreme violence as of right now. Like I said, now there's people being let out.
Capitalism, like, you shouldn't have to pay $10 to go into Pride. Like, Pride is not a party, it's a protest. If you know how Pride started, cops went into a bar and beat trans women. And that's how it started. It was against police brutality. And then it turned into this. You should not having to pay to go into Pride. Like,
That's interesting.
like, you don't pay for Pride in San Francisco. San Francisco Pride is way better than this. Well, you have my water.
And you heard it here from one of the protesters who just said that they're protesting because Sac Pride you have to pay for. They're against the capitalism. And it looks like things are breaking up and people are walking in. If we hear anything else, we will let you know.
Come on, Deidre!
Yeah, it is now open. People are allowed in. People are walking right in. I'm not sure what happened, but that protest has now ended. People are flooding their way into Pride at this entrance, and I'm sure at other entrances also. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and happy Pride to you. Hope you're having a great Sunday, whether you're out here or not.